Focus. Focus. There you go. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Kevin Hughes. Welcome back to another video. It's a rainy day in Chicago. I'm tired. I'm super tired. And low-key, this rainy shit not really helping the whole situation. Also, too, I don't know if y'all gonna pick up like this, the rain and the mic and all that, but I apologize if the audio is a little weird, but you know. But shit, man, it's been a long week, crazy week. I ain't even really been able to make no beats like that. I really just been working on a lot of sessions. I mean, I've been making beats, but not for anything that I can upload on YouTube or anything like that. Some secret shit, you know what I'm talking about. And honestly, right now, all I really feel like doing is like YouTube. I just want to make a video and do this. I really ain't even got time to do this shit. I gotta go leave for a session in about like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna try to make this shit quick. Hey, I do gotta apologize for that tutorial though, G, cause I feel like that video was kind of bad, man. I feel like I was moving too fast and not really explaining what I was doing. Like, I ain't even tell y'all what program I was using. You feel me? Like, it was a pretty bad tutorial. You feel me? For the record though, I was using Pro Tools 12. And everything in that tutorial, you can do on anything. You can do it on FL, Logic, GarageBand, Ableton. Like, you could do all that shit on any of them softwares, them DAWs or whatever. So just find your EQs, your compressors, and you're gonna be good. So we're gonna talk about the whole idea of being real with yourself. I wanted to talk about this just because like it would have been cool for me to hear from somebody, like anybody, but I don't know, it didn't happen for me. You'll hear people talk about shit like that all the time, but I don't think I ever heard anybody go in depth with it, rather than just saying like the cliche, like just be you. But it's like, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody wants to be them, but it's like not everybody knows how to. In the past couple of weeks, I think I've really been realizing that I have to stay a little more like true to myself and do what I want to do. You dig? This is gonna be, we gonna call this Kev Talk. You feel me? We in this bitch. Kev Talk. Today's episode of Kev Talk, by the way, is brought to you by Street Fighter, because I play a lot of Street Fighter. We got that on the TV right there. You probably, I don't know if you're gonna even be able to see it, but you know what I'm saying? Just a little something. You feel me? Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Truths Beats for this dope comment that he left on my channel, on my video. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank all of y'all for the support that y'all give me, for real. It is not going unnoticed. If you want a chance to be featured on the next video, make sure you leave a comment on this video for a chance to be shout out. All right, so today on Kev Talk, thank you for joining my Kev Talk, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just talking about being real with yourself and making sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that it's something that you enjoy, and it's not something that you're just kind of doing because you just kind of feel like you have to, or people expect you to, or really what I'm talking about for real is this whole clout chasing thing. I think in 2017 is when I started my career in clout chasing. That's when I got real into Instagram and getting super focused on the idea that I need to be posting like at least once a week, maybe twice a week. I was actually posting twice a week, sometimes more than that, and you know, for a while. And then I slowed down a little bit, and it eventually got down to once a week. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody that does the Instagram thing at all. This is just an example from me of some shit that didn't work out for me. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of people out there, you know, where Instagram works out for them. That's what they want to do. You feel me? But Instagram ended up being some shit that I put a lot of effort into, and it went well, but I didn't have fun doing it. I was going super heavy on Instagram all the way up until I dropped the Eclipse EP. You feel me? Matter of fact, if you haven't listened to the Eclipse EP yet, then we got some talking to do. You feel me? If you ain't go and listen to the Eclipse EP yet, we gonna have some problems. But anyway, so I did all that all the way up until I dropped the Eclipse, and that was all up in October. So I spent a good almost 2 years, because I really started in like December of 2016. So all the way up until October of 2018, I was going hard on Instagram, and I was doing well, bro. Like I grew my following. Like I think I doubled my following, more than double actually. I think I went from like 2,000 followers to 6,500 in 2 years. It's kind of slow, but it's still good, I guess. If I had gone a little harder, like doing like once a day like I was supposed to, then I probably would have went crazy. But eventually I had slowed down so much where it was just like I just didn't feel like going back to it. And just recently I looked back at when I stopped. I looked back at like when I stopped versus like when I was really into it. And I noticed, man, that during those times where I was like going hard on Instagram, those were probably some of my most unhappy times, where I was just super focused on like getting the likes up and posting the stories and shit. Like, bro, oh my God, the stories. Gee, keeping up with your stories is even worse than like keeping up with your posts. I mean, I guess not. I guess it just depends on what you do, but that shit, I wasn't happy doing it. I was growing. Yes, I was, building my awareness. I was doing all the things that I wanted to do with Instagram, but I was not happy. What I'm happy doing is making beats, making these videos, and making hooks and songs and writing and shit. Instagram was not in the realm of things that I really wanted to do. I'm not sure what it was, but I do think it's something about stopping what I'm doing and taking a picture, or like giving somebody my phone and then like having them take pictures of me. I'm posing and shit and like, yo, hey, snap this picture of me real quick, bro. Like, oh my God, you don't know how many times I had to say that shit. Like, that shit not cool to me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just not fun. And it's not even just Instagram, man. There's plenty of things that I ended up doing that I didn't enjoy. I mean, like even going to events and going to concerts all the time and like trying to be backstage and meet cool people and networking and shit. Like, that shit is tiring. And I don't, like, that's cool and everything, but I'm not trying to do that all the time. Like, I'm not trying to go to these concerts and like being around a bunch of people that I don't know, and like it just all felt not me. Like, it just wasn't for me, G. Even with this like the producer wave right now, the type beat thing, make sure that y'all niggas is being real with yourself. Like, don't be out here trying to sound like every other producer. You know what I'm saying? Because then what that does, that holds you back. You feel me? Because you're not working on your sound. All you doing is trying to sound like other people all the time. And the thing about music is that the sound changes all the time. So if you out here trying to sound like other producers all the time, then you're gonna be switching your sound up every like 3 months, trying to sound like somebody different, when you could just be working on your sound and take elements of the shit that you like and just, incorporate that. And I won't lie, bro, I definitely fell into that trap. Like, I definitely fallen into that trap, and I think we all do. It takes, some stepping back to be like, okay, do I even really fuck with this sound? And how am I bringing my sound out into this style? You feel me? And even when I fell into that type of trap, I remember too, like, doing that shit that was tiring, and I wasn't happy. I wasn't like being me. I wasn't offering anything about myself to the world, and that shit, it's not fun. Period. Like, there's a lot of examples that I can bring out. I mean, even with like fashion and shit, like trying to dress a certain way, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is tiring when you're not being yourself. Like, gee, over time that shit just breaks you down. Like, at the end of the day though, you have to try new shit. You know, that's not the point of this video. I'm not trying to tell you don't try new shit. You have to try new shit, like, period, in order to keep growing and improving and making progress, all that type of shit. But when you're trying new shit, make sure that you kind of keeping track of how much you're even enjoying it, how much time is it taking out of the things that you like to do. And if you look up and be like, you realize, like, I'm not having fun doing any of this and this don't feel right to me, then don't do it. Just stop. Find something else to do. There's plenty of ways to be successful. You feel me? It's not this like cheat code way to do it. It's not gonna be just the one perfect way to, you know, get on, be successful or whatever. You feel me? You gotta find your own way, make your path, find your lane. And it's crazy because these past couple months, I think even just like as this new year started, I kind of started cutting some things out, some people out, some you know, habits out of my life, so that I can focus on all the things that I'm supposed to be doing and what I want to do and what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's without even really realizing that, like, oh, I gotta be real with myself or whatever. Like, this whole idea of staying true to you, I think it just kind of happened naturally, where I was just like, yo, something not right. I gotta, you know, make some adjustments. Because at the end of the day, like, none of that shit is really like obvious in the moment. Sometimes it can be, but not all the time. That's why I'm saying, like, you do gotta try new shit and just, you know, feel it out and just see. But not everything is gonna be for you. I mean, look, like, you might be that person that can be on Instagram all day, every day, and be fine with it and be happy and having fun. Do that. You know what I'm saying? You might be that producer that just likes to make the music that people like right now and just, like, you know, imitating other sounds and shit. Okay, do that. You feel me? Like, whatever. You might be the socialite, the social butterfly that want to go to the events and talk to everybody all the time. Do that. But that's not me. I'm not finna do that. You feel me? Before I end the video though, I just want to give a quick shout out to Indy over at Concept Studios. It's a brand new studio over here in Chicago. They flipped the whole church and made it into this, like, big studio space. And they let me borrow this mic, you feel me? Just because I was like, yo, please let me borrow the mic. I just wanted to use this mic for, you know, a couple videos and a couple episodes that me and Ariana are doing over on our new channel called Hue 2. Y'all can go check that out. You know what I'm saying? We do podcasts, we do video gaming, we watch TV shows and do commentary on all that shit and movies and everything. So go check that out. I definitely been keeping it a secret for a while because, you know what I'm saying, we just wanted to get it good, you know, before we really start pushing it. But I think it's about time that we start sharing it, and so we can start getting feedback from y'all and getting some new eyes on the channel. You feel me? We also do a lot of drinking games on that shit, so we be lit. All right, that's it from me today, y'all. I really do got to dip out and go to this session. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I've been Kevin Hughes, and thank you for joining my Kev Talk. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.